Supreme Court stays Waqf Act partially. Hello and welcome to my take. I am HUSSAIN. At last, Supreme Court has refused to put blanket stay on the Waqf Amendment Act 2025 in its entirety. But still, the Supreme Court has put on stay some of the provisions which are controversial. Among those suspended are the provisions empowering district collectors to decide whether a property claimed as Waqf actually belongs to the government, and the stipulation that a lawful property owner who has been practicing Islam for at least 5 years can create Waqf through a formal deed. Reading out the operative part of the order, Chief Justice of India B.R. Gawai clarified that the requirement of being a practicing Muslim for 5 years will take effect only after state governments frame rules on how to determine a person's adherence to Islam. The court suspended the provisions authorizing collectors to make a final determination on the nature of property and to alter revenue records. So this is the good thing that the court has done, the Supreme Court has stayed. Now the collectors have no authority, no power to declare any land as the government land, number one. And number two, they can't amend the records, they can't change them for the revenue records, for collecting the revenue from these properties. Number one. Number two is, well, there's one more amendment. They made it, the Supreme Court, that is anyone who wants to declare his property as Waqf property, he wants to give it for Waqf. This is actually in the Waqf Amendment Act 2025 that it was made that he should be a practicing Muslim for 5 years. But in that act, nothing was said. There was a lot of confusion. Who exactly is a practicing Muslim? What are the requirements and the qualifications and any other special features? Nothing was written. That's why the Supreme Court stayed this till the time the state governments or the central government come out with proper rules and regulations of a practicing Muslim. So these two are very important provisions that is the Supreme Court has stayed. The court further directed that the Central Waqf Council, an advisory under the Union Ministry of Minority Affairs, should not have more than 4 non-Muslim members. Similarly, state Waqf boards should not include more than 3 non-Muslim members. The bench also suggested that Chief Executive Officers, CEOs of Waqf boards should preferably be Muslims. Both the ruling party, the government, as well as the opposition have welcomed the Supreme Court's judgment. The Minorities Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju welcomed the Supreme Court's judgment, as well as the opposition parties. They also welcomed it, and they said it is a vindication of their opinion. When this act was, the amendment to the act was brought out, and they also welcomed this, both the my take here. So we have to wait for some more time because there might be some more changes in the law. The government has come out with so many rules and regulations. Till the time we won't be able to say anything, but the parties have to approach the courts, many times before a clear picture comes out. Till that time we have to keep our fingers crossed. That's all we have time for this small video. Till we meet next time, goodbye guys. Don't forget to share, subscribe and like. Bye bye.